chimney on you. What you gonna do with a chimney on you? Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Boom 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 boom. Do do do. Right, it says I'm on, but I want to check before I do anything about it. Here we are. I also want to check, is the sound working? Yes, it is. Right, turn my sound off, and I'll leave that there in case any comments come up while I'm chatting. Afternoon all. Here we are. I'm Ali. Welcome to your Tune In Tuesday. I know it's not Tuesday. Oh, it is. Yes, it is. It's Tune In Tuesday, but it's later than 11 o'clock. See, I'm getting all confused with my days. Right, sorry about last week not being on, but I was busy revamping the Alice Therapy Academy ATA journal and planner. It's had a revamp and a whole new load of ideas, the way it's set up and everything. So what started off as an update and a refresh ended up taking me all week as I'm putting the idea together, and I've still got a bit more to do, which I'm hoping to get done this afternoon. Anyway, so I didn't want to stop while I was working on that, so it has taken me longer than I thought, but then again, these ideas never should be quick and simple. Should always push you out of your comfort zone a bit. So right, we're in today, and what I want to do is I want to chat about my last week's subject. It was interesting. I was in a couple of groups, and it's a couple of groups I'm in, therapist groups I'm in, but it's also where I follow other ones as well, not necessarily not therapy, but other businesses. So when I might be part of coaching Facebook groups, or I might be part of women entrepreneurs or women business groups, and it's interesting that I follow what goes on, and I'm just a bit. I'm a lot of this today. I will make sense in a minute, honest. But a lot of this today is I want your opinion. I want your thoughts, because maybe I'm not thinking in the right way. Maybe I'm not approaching this right for you guys. I don't know, and that's why I'd really like your honest opinion. Again, it's not so much we talk about pricing a lot, but we never sort of really talk about earnings, about how much we want to earn for ourselves. Whether it's because we've got the support of the partners or husbands or whatever. So what we're earning is, I don't want to say pocket money, but it's money for ourselves. I know there's some people out there that are therapists that are working to keep their roof over their heads, and a lot of those people, I realise, are not. They might be following me because I talk business, but they're not going to work with me because they don't need that help. They've already got that, or they've already sorted that out, because they've literally got to put a roof over their heads, so they've got to sort that business side of things out. Maybe I'm not thinking about that properly, and that's why I want the feedback from you guys, to see those that are in this group, the way you're thinking. I often think that probably that I'm here not necessarily for startups. It's for, I think, what I do with Alice Therapy Academy and with this Therapist on Business group. It's for therapists that have been in business for a while, but realise they've got to pull their business shit together, and get a bit more switched up, take their head out of the sand, and understand business a bit more. Get their head around it, get their mindset around it. That's the way I'm thinking. It might be that they've been in business for a while and want to take it now to the next level. So maybe you think, right, I need to get more online now and learn the online side of things. Again, that's where I can come in. But the reason I'm asking these questions is that, again, following and chatting in different groups. And I'm often seeing people saying that they're either not bothered about how much they earn because they want to help people, and that is I don't know whether that's the truth or whether they're wanting to sound good. And again, if you're one of those, please tell me, either here or message me privately and let me know. I want to understand the thinking. That if you are running this business just to help people and not make any money, brilliant. And I want to know why. I want to know what your thought is on that, what your thinking is on that. And said you may not even be part of this group for that reason. Often people, we're in this and we're not so much bothered about how much we earn. It's not about the money. We often hear that. It's not about the money. It's about working with the clients and helping to heal people, help them to feel better. That I understand. But we do have to make it. We do have to take ourselves seriously as a business to earn the money. There's that exchange of energy. I don't know how many of you as therapists do a treatment swap with another therapist. For some they work, for others they don't. For those that it works for them, brilliant. You know, don't stop. But I totally understand those that it doesn't work for and have stopped doing that, because I'm one of them. Because I used to do a treatment swap and it ended up I was giving more treatments than I was receiving. And when I was receiving the treatment, that therapist would end up talking all the way through it. So I wasn't getting any relaxation or any benefit. I'm a bugger for talking. I know that. But I'll pay my money. If I'm going to talk through my own treatment I'm receiving, I'll still pay the money. That's down to me. But if I'm switching off and I want to relax and I'm doing the swap and I'm nice and quiet, you know, I'm quiet for my client to be lying there, my therapist to be lying there, getting her swap, but then she talks all the way, she's giving me a treatment. You know, I wasn't valuing what we was getting. I felt it was one-sided, so that's why I stopped. So again, it's that share of energy. So you're giving your energy and your skill and your expertise and what you've paid for your training and your insurance and either room rent or, you know, the heating, etc., for your therapy room, and they pay towards that. They pay towards your skill, your expertise, your everything that's there. So we shouldn't be getting it for nothing, not unless you're volunteering, you know, for hospice care, cancer care, whatever. So there should be an exchange of energy of some sort. So again, we're looking at pricing, we're looking at charging, we're looking at how much we're earning. So what is, I not necessarily want to ask you how much that you want to earn, because again, you might be quite happy to put that in there. You might be wanting to keep that to yourself. Again, that's up to you. I'm, again, not having the opinion of people saying, oh, well, they must be earning more than they're saying, or whatever. You might be, you know, thinking that I earn more than I actually do, or I could even be earning more than you actually think I do. But as I said, it's the figures. It's not a bother. But because again, it's that amount of success is down to you, whether it's earning 5,000 a year, whether it's earning 20,000 a year. But what gets me is when I start looking at and listening to other coaches and therapist coaches, and as I said, this is maybe where it comes down to me, and maybe, you know, it's the circles that the people you hang around with. I'm looking and I'm reading of coaches, and they're recommending that therapists are earning between, you know, anything up to six-figure numbers. They're looking at earning, I was working this out the other day, I haven't even got it on my notes now, and I'm probably not going to be able to find it in my notepad. I've got that many blooming notes on the go. But it was like, what was it they were doing? I think it was £5,000 a month. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. Yeah, they were on looking about 60,000 a year, 50 to 60,000 a year. And I'm like, does anybody actually earn that? Am I looking at the wrong thing? Am I thinking the wrong thing? Because again, I've seen lots of therapy business mentors, and they're saying, I changed my business and fully booked my diary from, you know, not having many clients a week to getting 20 clients a week and earning between 50 and 60,000 a month, 50, 60,000 a year. And I'm like, my God, I've never thought in that line of money. I've never thought of earning that much. Um, and that, not necessarily just thinking hands-on therapists. Hands-on therapists who also sell online courses, who run online groups, who run maybe groups for helping people with diabetes, or helping groups that have got chronic illnesses, or maybe, you know, they run groups for weight loss, or maybe run groups for fitness or health and wellness. So you've got membership groups, or like your own coaching groups for a specific wellness program that you're running. Because I wouldn't have thought, again, maybe it's just my small-minded way of thinking, that that we could earn 60,000 just purely by doing hands-on. Again, maybe I just don't think that big. But I wondered whether what you're thinking in here in this group. Maybe I don't hang around in the right circles. Maybe the ones you're here are like my way of thinking. That, you know, 25,000 a year, if we're earning that, is brilliant. If we're earning 10,000, that's more like it. Or you want to earn anywhere between 10 or 15 and 25,000, that's where your target is. But I see these things and they're saying, oh, you earn 50, 60,000 a year, sign up and get this free, you know, document, and you'll find out all about the 6 tips. And I'm almost quite tempted just to sign up for myself to see what they're offering. What is this magic key? What is this? Or is it all bluff? Or is it all that, you know, that there's really no secret to this? Has anybody ever signed up for any of these things to find out what's going? Is that your way of thinking? Do you want to earn 50, 60,000 a year? Or are you more a 10, 15, 20, 25,000 a year? I'd really love to know your thoughts. And as I said, that's why I wanted to throw it to you today, to find out what you're thinking. Because again, it could be just the circles, the people that we hang around with. Maybe it's everybody in here is the same mindset of myself. Maybe in another group that they are all talking 50, 60,000 that they want to earn for their therapy business. I want to know, is it possible? Have people done that? Do people do that? And I don't mean just, oh, it's, you know, all down to living in London and whatever. I'd like to know what it is and what it is possible. If you've got a clinic, obviously, with a different treatment rooms, you're a salon owner, or if you run retreats or whatever, if you've got that ideal bigger package salon on, etc., I understand that. But when you're a one person micro business, I'd like to know your own thoughts, your own interest on this, and see what your thoughts are. So you know, do you know any therapists that talk in those bigger figures? Are you one of those therapists yourself that talk in those big figures? Do you do or want to earn that type? And do you know what to do? I mean, it's interesting. It's just I just wanted to think, are there people, I see people signing up. When I see somebody offering a free document to get 6 figures, comment below, I see loads of it. But then when I see somebody say, you know, let's put some training together, let me show you how that you can work at this, and there's nothing, it's zilch, it's quiet. Are people wanting a quick fix? Are people looking for the quick answer? What is it that people are looking for, or therapists are looking for, to work on their business this time, this you know, around, not necessarily now in November, I mean this year, looking into next year? What is it? What's your vision of your business, and how do you see it moving forward? I'd be very much interested in your feedback. I said, either give me in the comments below, especially if you're watching this on replay, either give me in the comments below, or message me, email me. I'd love to know how you're thinking and what you think about your business. I'm not saying that, I do think that we do take our businesses seriously, and you know me, I do with that. and I do think about how we need to work on our business. It's not it's not a quick fix. That's certainly my way of thinking. You've got to put the work into it. But I also want to know how you're thinking about it. Do you struggle with the mindset of it? Do you have a problem with procrastination or working on the things that you need to do to work on your business? Or would you sign up for something that was a simple, quick fix to do what you need to do to get your business into the higher figures? I'd be just interested in your thoughts on what you do. I want you to tell me this time instead of me telling you. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions from members that's in this group. That's why I've clicked everyone in this post today, as for Tuning Tuesday, because I'd really love feedback and thoughts on it. So that's it for today, really. There's not much to learn from this one. It's trying to find out how everyone thinks, how people think, what you think of your own business, what your own vision is, and what you actually wanting to earn for yourself, and your thoughts on earning. You might think that you want to earn 20,000 a year, but your mindset might be, I can't reach it. But if you want to be able to reach that figure, again, let me know, because again, it's the understanding for me of what therapists are thinking. So yeah, I'd be interested to read your feedback through the day. So that's it for this week. Thanks very much. See you. Oh, I won't see you next week because I'm going to be in next Tuesday. I'm going to be in Harry Potter World for the snow. So, well, we've got no snow here at the moment, so I'm hoping I can still get there next week. So yeah, if you know me on social media, you might be inundated next Tuesday with Harry Potter Hogwarts in the snow images. So I warn you of that. So I won't be on here next week, and then we'll start afresh then in December. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and I will catch up with you again in a fortnight's time. Bye for now.